In today's video, I will be talking about a much requested stock analysis from subscribers just like you. Now, I will be going over ticker symbol TRMD, and we're going to be looking at specifically why you guys called this out, why you're looking at it, and after reviewing, I can see exactly why you guys are watching this company as well. So we're going to take a deep dive into the WEBULL desktop, look at some key levels and statistics from the past. We're also going to look at my intentions on this video I made, and we even have someone who actually requested it down below here in the comments, a little strong, and I actually blew it up for you guys to see, and we can read along as to exactly why he decided to call this out. So Little Strong said that, hello Johnny, I'm fairly new to investing since June 2024. I'm also a subscriber and wanted to ask, can I please see your high yield growing stocks? And I have provided that to him and the Discord. That is the #1 or first link below if you want to check that out. And anyways, I have shares of TRMD and would also like your opinion on it as it stands today at 1875. So thank you, Little Strong, for asking for me to do a video on this. Now, I did make a video on this back in December. If we look right here, it was December 28th, 2023. Got around 1,000 views on it and over 47 likes. So if you haven't watched that video, definitely do so. And around the time of that video, it was around $30 per share. Now, this company does pay a 24% dividend yield. So I hope I didn't lose you guys at the beginning of the intro. There's a lot of information to give you in a very short amount of time, but specifically right now, TRMD or Torm pays a dividend of $4.80 per year, or 24.77% as it stands. Now it has a PE ratio of 2.7 or 2.39. And as of right now, their last dividend payment was $1.20 per share. Now, this, guys, is fantastic news for the simple fact that if we go to the WEBULL charts here, you can see it's trading at $19.34. So for one share of $19, you can get roughly around $1.20 per share price. In August, it was $1.80 per share. In May of this year, it was $1.50 per share. And in April, it was $1.36 per share. So they actually had 4 payouts in 2024. They had 4 payouts in 2023, and they had 2 payouts in 2022. Now, what's interesting is at the beginning of their payouts in May 2020, they only had a 10-cent payout. In August, they had an 85-cent payout. Well, since then, they're paying out average around $1.50 per share. Now, what does that mean for us moving forward? Well, I'd like to tell you, and you can check this video out too. I go into a little bit more detail of the actual statistics and fundamentals behind the company. But today, we're just going to go over the simple stock analysis or technical analysis of this, which is what I trade more or less now today. Now, guys, for everyone who is new or hasn't subscribed yet, there is over 60% of you right now who are not subscribed to the channel and are currently watching in the last 28 days. So do me a favor and yourself a favor, and if you find value in the content I'm providing, do me a favor and become a subscriber. And let's change that number from 60% not subscribed to maybe less than 50% or even 20%. Let's get as many subscribers as we can. Click that notification bell so you can get access to all these great videos ahead. Now, TRMD. Let's thank Little Strong for bringing this up, because I can see why he's looking at it. There are some key levels here that we want to pay attention to. Now, what is this yellow line right here that's vertical? Well, this is the time of the last video that I published, which was December 28th, 2023. Coincidentally, guys, and I'm not making this up, this is very odd, but it is now December 28th, 2024. So exactly 1 year later from where I did this video, okay? Which is very interesting to me. Very interesting indeed. So at this point of time, this yellow crosshair is where I made the last video. And it was very significant because, as you can see, it was very strong, holding support at $17. You see these areas here, very small levels, indication of support. Then I seen it hold, it actually crossed above the 200-day moving average, this green line. And we talk about this in the Learn to Earn lesson library. It's going to be the second link below. Definitely check it out. It is free. And it actually went up past $25.44, came back down, retested $22, and that moving average. I saw that on the 13th or 15th and decided to make a video on it on the 28th. You can watch that video as to why I seen so much potential in this over the long term, which was, about 7 or 8 months, right? And it was a great, fantastic swing trade to take if you sold at those highs of around $36. Now, after the video, it did push itself up and it continued its progress and bullishness up to that $36 mark by tracking along with that 45-day exponential moving average. As you can see here, it never really crossed below that exponential moving average until around August or September, around July, August of this year, right? And again, this is the 1-day time frame for ticker symbol TRMD. And we could actually lower this a little bit right here, our order book, because we are not actually day trading at the moment, but I do have live market data available. And if you guys want to watch me trade live in the stock market as early as Monday morning or tomorrow, whenever you're watching this video, simply subscribe to the channel. Again, smash that bell notification and consider joining our free Discord. First link in the description below. That'll give you access to all my past live streams and live day trading sessions, more specifically. But looking at the daily chart and zooming in, we can see that there is some key support at $17.05. It's tested previously in the past, back in June and July of 2023, and is now testing it again. Okay, so a lot of this movement was created within the last year and was taken all back pretty much away within about a year. Now, at time of the video, it pushed up significantly from $25 to $36 for a 41% profit, $10 per share, and one, two, three dividend payouts within that time. So your profits could have went up 40% in appreciation and got over 3 dividend payouts before it began to fall. Now, this arrow indicates right here the crossover between the exponential moving average, which is the 45-day blue line, and the 200-day moving average, which is this green line. When it crossed over and the ticker symbol also began to go with it, the candles, that indicated a strong sell-off to where we are now. Okay. Now I can see why you guys brought it up, and a lot of subscribers are talking about it, and this is getting a little bit more interest right now. It's because it's at another key level. It's at that $17 key level support. Let's see if it holds. Now what it's going to have to do, it's going to have to get above that moving average here. And if it can get above the moving average like it has in the past, then we can see this begin to show more signs of bullishness. It needs to get above the moving average and back above the exponential moving average, right? Both of these blue lines can be resistance levels. Now it's been selling off very aggressively, had a slight bump up. Doesn't mean it couldn't sell off still. With a high dividend yield like that, I would consider this being a very risky trade. Okay, now this operates a fleet of product tankers. Seems like it's more in the oil industry, somewhat oil and gas and equipment services. Okay, it's based out of the United Kingdom. If we can see a nice pop maybe to that EMA, maybe 13% profit, maybe back to 30, 25 or $30 highs, 30 to 50% profit, but paying out a 25% dividend yield is not actually helping their case at all. Anything over 10% in a dividend yield is extremely high risk, as they pay their shareholders out more money, right? their stock price becomes even less valuable. So their stock price is taking a big hit, whereas they're getting a payout of 24% per share. So long term, this is not a good investment. I believe that we have already played out the investment. Anyone who was able to take part in this investment anywhere between the time of the video or the time of this $17, from $17 to $36 was your move. 115% profit. I called it out when we did the video. It already went up like 60% from the time I made the video last year to a year later now selling off. So I'm very excited to maybe keep everyone up to date with this video. I will be adding it to our watch list here of our 2024 stocks. It'll now be going to 2025 stocks within the next couple of days. And we're actually going to set an alert right at $22. If this does start to go above 22, or does this finally go below $17, will we see a continuation of a sell-off. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will keep you guys up to date on any new dividend or ex-dividend dates, anything they declare for the new year of 2025. Anyone holding this company, I strongly encourage you, rethinking about, holding long term, because these companies can be very risky. Again, anything over even 5% dividend yield per year can come with a lot more risk than it can reward. I would hate for you guys to consider a company that pays you out, say a rough example, $10 a year, but you lost $20 or $30 per share for that year, or just the equivalent of the payout. So you're getting money, but you're also losing appreciation. So be very cautious, be careful. And again, for anyone who has not subscribed to the channel, please help us out by switching this number to subscribe from 39%. Let's get to 50%. Let's go 50-50. Half of you guys subscribed. I'd love to see more subscribers. We just pushed 6,200, and I appreciate all of your guys' time. And go check out another video. Check this one out or this one out. There's some pretty good ones to watch. Thank you again for your time, and have a great day.